Hello everybody and welcome to the WOSCT MetLife F1 Series. We're here live at Mosport International Raceway for the running of the Canada Dry Grand Prix. I've never raced at this track before, and I heard it's back in the Camping World Truck Series schedule, so I figured why not have a race in Mosport. So if it goes well here in Mosport, I'll probably have more races there in other series in the future. That depends though. Anyway, we have an all-Virgin Racing front row with Alan Smith earning the additional point for winning the pole. On the outside is his teammate, the 24 Dakota Brandon. And you know, ironically, it was Virgin Racing that won the title with Alex Tanker. So these guys hoping to do the same and repeat for Virgin. Anyway, third is going to be Pete Hewen, fourth is Jacob Lawler. Fifth is the 18 of Tony Blazer, and 6th is the 11 of Hayden Klein. 7th is the 9 of Zach Flickinger, and 8th is the 23 Joey Murphy. 9th is the 6 of Ben Cannon, and rounding out the top 10, the 16 of Rod Houston. And we have seen Ben Cannon before in the last race at the IndyCar Series, and well, if you haven't watched the IndyCar Series, you'll be pretty shocked at the results. It involves Ben Cannon, and it's not what you expect. Well, I'm not going to give any details away from the IndyCar race. You're just going to have to see it yourself. So, anyway, without further ado, let's hear those famous words in motorsports. Here at Mosport.
Drivers, stop your engines!
And the cars are rolling. Last time we had a smoking issue with one of the drivers. I don't remember his name exactly. But oh well, let's just get on with the race. Here we go, folks. 11 laps at Mosport, and I heard a lot of good things about this track. And now Virgin Racing leads us for 11 laps here. The green is out here at Mosport. Didn't take long for Dakota Brandon to take the lead. Oh wow, a lot of the dirt. There's a dirt turn there, so they might have to be careful a bit. They don't want to lose a little bit of grip. A lot of S-curves to deal with. It's going to be a pretty tough course if they don't do well with the S-curves. And wow, Dakota Brandon has lost a ton of speed on that turn, and Alan Smith takes the lead. I guess this is one of the turns to be careful with because it's a tough turn to take. And he might lose third away from Jacob Lawler on top of that. Oh boy, they're beating and banging for that second spot. Oh man. But I think Alan Smith has the Dakota Brandon the edge, and Brandon just went off the track and spins out. And he takes a few drivers with them. A huge wreck, and there's a lot of drivers in the start-finish line, and the caution is out. Wow. And Alan Smith led the first lap. At least a Virgin Racing teammate has left, but oh, tough break for Dakota Brandon. Wow. Wow. That final turn, oh boy, I know how tough that is. So that might be the toughest turn of them all, the very last turn. Oh wow. And anyway, here are the drivers. That George Rourke, I think, was hit. Let me see. No, it was Hayden Klein that got hit. Hayden Klein got hit. Then Luke Walker gets damaged. The most probably of all drivers. Then a lot of others, including Jake Williams, who just went through the pit window. He just went through the pit wall. Did you see that? He just went through the pit wall. And I'm not kidding. Here it is. Look at this. He went through it. Wow. He went through the pit wall. I have never seen anything like that. That is amazing. And here it is on board with Jake Williams. Look at this. He lost one of his tires and then he went through the pit wall. And then moments later he went through to his pit stall and he was out of the race. Like that. Wow, that was quick. That was very quick. That was probably the quickest retiree ever. That was probably the quickest retiree ever in an NR 2003 race. I've never seen anything like it, to be honest. And here's the Justin Perry getting a clip, and it was him that he lost a tire to. And oh no, another driver did. It was Earth Rage. No, Abby Sachs. And Abby Sachs almost did the same when he hit that car. His driver seat was also through the pit wall. Wow. And Hayden and Alex Ragow gets a piece. Wow, you got to see this again. I mean, oh man, Jake Williams, he went through the pit wall. Have you ever seen a driver go through a pit road wall? Here is another view from the TV2 cam. And here it is in super slow motion. There you see Jake Williams. He tries to avoid the debris, but then he gets clipped by Justin Perry. Right here, he lost his left front tire. There you see, and look at him, and there you see him going through the pit road wall. And that is real. That is legitimate there, folks. That's proof that he did go through the pit road wall. And here it is one more time in real time from the spectator view. Yeah, that was no joke. And Abby Sachs almost did the same as well. Wow. I have never seen anything like it. So this seems to be very promising here at Mosport. And after pit stops, Jacob Lawler has the lead. I guess everyone pitted and Lawler had the advantage. Lawler went out first, so good job for him. Luke Walker and Alex Ragow just arrived in pit road. I wonder why they took so long to get in the pits anyway. And we got word Joey Murphy has retired. Luke Walker, Pichu, Dakota Brandon, Justin Perry, and Jake Williams. Wait a minute. Uh-oh, I think I just realized something. We might have a green flag period. I might have missed it. I think I might have missed a green flag. Yeah, I missed a green flag period. I'm sorry. I apologize. I missed a green flag period. Yikes. Whoops. I thought we were under caution for a long period of time, and then I realized we're under 2 laps. Brandon on the front. Brandon leading us to the... Whoa, never mind. So we were on an extended period of caution because everyone just slipped. And wait a minute. Oh, Lawler took the lead away on the very... Wait a minute. Oh, wow, this is confusing. Some chance Jacob Lawler took the lead away. Somehow. I have no idea how. Oh, they already took it to the stripe and they had an extra lap. Oh, the caution happened after they went through the stripe. There you see them. They crossed the line, so there was another green flag period to go. Oh, they had another green flag period. That actually did not bring out the caution. It did finally, but by then the leaders they passed the start-finish line, and therefore there was another lap to be raced. that explains why, and here's why Lawler took the lead. Alan Smith went off the course. He simply took the turn too hard. There you see Pichu. How did Pichu retire? He was running third. They were all running in the grass, and there might have been another wreck. Oh, there was another wreck. Ooh! Tony Blazer spun Pichu out, so that is obvious that Tony Blazer will get a 2-point penalty on that. Here it is in slow motion. Oh man, that's how Pichu wrecked. So that's how Pichu retired. And another guy, Joey Murphy, went off the track. Lawler didn't, and he leads to the stripe. And Ben Cannon, he saved it! What a save by Ben Cannon. Any other retirees? Oh man, Joey Murphy, and they both missed their stalls. Wow, that's embarrassing. It's always embarrassing to miss a stall. And Perry was still on the track, so wow. And I apologize for probably giving away most of the lead. But I know I gave away most of it, but just trying to catch up to speed. So here we go. The green will be out again at Mosport. Green is finally out again. I hope I cleared up everybody. I hope I cleared up the confusion there. So I guess I'm going to probably be back here next year. Soon. Not next year, soon. And oh, Lawler in the grass, and Smith is in the sand as well, and Lawler just lost a lot of grip, and he loses the lead to Zach Flickinger. Lost a lot of grip there. Wow. And George Rourke is off the pace there. He probably took a turn too hard. He's off the pace. Here comes Ben Cannon for the second spot. He's looking to make a name for himself. Here they come to the final turn, the toughest turn of them all. They made it through not so cleanly. Jacob Lawler loses a ton of grip. New leader here, Zach Flickinger. This is going to be a big shake-up in the points at the end of the day. And Rourke is off the pace, as I said, because he just took a turn too hard. Gotta be careful. You gotta be very careful in these turns because they're the toughest turns of any road course I've ever raced in. I'm very surprised about that. I can imagine the trucks racing here soon. It's gonna be tough. And a lot of drivers lose a lot of grip there. Flickinger has the edge as Cannon got the worst of it. Alan Smith looking to come back to the lead, and he's battling for second against Ben Cannon. And here they come to the stripe. Oh boy. A lot of beating and banging here. And here they come to the final turn. He made it through cleanly. The others did so as well. Everyone made it through cleanly. Oh no, Alex Ragow. He didn't make it through cleanly. He's losing. He was off the pace as well. Wow, tough break for the 14. 5 to go here at Mosport. 5 to go at Mosport, and Flickinger has the lead. Here they come to the first death turn, and Alan Smith, he got the worst of it. He's losing grip to Lawler. Wow, it's been a very close race so far. A lot of turns that just, well, yeah, it screwed up the field a lot. And Zach Flickinger is still at the stripe here. Here they come to towards the next to the last turn cleanly. They made it through. 4 to go here at Mosport. I guess this is not the safest place to pass, but it might be if you're in a last-ditch effort. Ben Cannon, he's now still second. Alan Smith, he got a little piece of sand in his car. And Flickinger took the lead after Jacob Lawler messed up on one of the turns, and he's been dominant ever since. Here they come to the sand turn, and a lot of the drivers did take it. So, good news for Flickinger, and the caution is out again. And the caution is out. And I think it was for Hayden Klein. Oh, it might have been Xavier Livingston too. We'll get to that later, but first, let's see the race to the stripe. Let's see if Flickinger can hold on. There'll be 3 to go, but if it's in a road course, it might be there might be one more lap. We're not sure yet as we are continuing. Flickinger takes it to the stripe. Never know what happens here, so we could expect some very interesting results, and Tanker just spun out just as he took the start-finish line. Wow. Here it is one more time, and yeah, Tanker did get loose on the final turn, and he just made it to the stripe. And he didn't go home with any damage, so I'm not sure if Tanker's going to be in the position he was running. He was in eighth position, so that's points. That's points on the line, folks. Let's get to the second caution, see if there's any evidence. Oh no, look at this. Xavier Livingston, he took a turn way too hard, and he spins out into the grass and into the sand, gets into the tire barriers, and is basically self-dumped there. And that brought out the caution for some reason. Oh, and Hayden Klein also took the same turn too hard. Yep, Klein took it too hard as well. And he got damage from the tires, and they all got stuck on the tires. Don't know how that brought out the caution, but, well, you can't complain. That was a wreck there, so that does count as a caution. That should have counted. Yeah, it does count. Flickinger leads with 2 to go, and oh, the safety lights are on, and this might mean that the race is over. Oh no, we'll see if we're gonna get one more lap here at the stripe, if we can fit in another lap. We're not gonna fit in another lap, so the race is over. I knew it. I thought this was a road course. I thought this would only take 2 laps, but it takes more than that now. So it's over, unless if there's a mess up with Zach Flickinger, he's your winner. But we've seen the IndyCar race in Nevada, and and then unpredictable results on the caution. It changed the race forever. Not this time. Zach Flickinger wins at Mosport. I do apologize for going too fast, but yeah, you just saw the results. So a wild and wacky race here at Mosport. It ends with Zach Flickinger winning here. Ben Cannon will come in second, Alan Smith third, Jacob Lawler fourth, Mason Wood in fifth, Rod Houston 6th, John McNamara 7th, Alex Tanker, he still gets credited for 8th despite spinning on the start-finish line. Lucky him, he gets points. Eric Rage is 9th, and the 10th and final spot goes to Stephen Pollard III. Wow, a lucky break for him. Austin Ogo came up just short in the 11th spot. If there was one more lap to go, he would have had a shot to pass for the 10th spot, but there wasn't, so heartbreak for Ogo. He'll have to wait next race for points. And the rest below you see on the left of your screen. It's been a pretty wacky race here at Mosport. We'll hope to come back here again. Zach Flickinger, your winner here at Mosport. Congrats to the 9 team, and now we'll show you the point standings, but we'll see you guys next race. See you guys later.